A variety of libraries are included in ASAP to simplify the process of applying optical properties and sources to your system. These include the source library, a series of glass catalogs, scatter and roughness models, as well as a series of stock catalog lenses. Let's look at each of these individually. For instance, let's assume we wanted to enter a source from the Breault light source library. All I need to do is go to my quick start bar and select sources, and from this I see that I have a series of types of bulbs, including tail and signal as well as head and fog lights for the automotive applications. We also have a large number of LEDs from several manufacturers, CCFL tubes, as well as arc lamps. Let's assume we select the source that we're interested in. In this case, I'm going to select a fog lamp, the B9006. Now what I need to do is go through and build both the geometry as well as to generate a collection of rays. After I do that, ASAP will allow me to save this information as a series of script commands in my template directory. So since we've already done this previously, let me cancel out of this. And what I'm going to do is at the position in my script where I would like to enter the source data, all I need to do is simply position my cursor at that location, open up my template directory, select the appropriate template, double-click, and both the geometry and ray information is automatically entered into my script for me. In the next case, let's take a look at the glass libraries. So let me close this first. Here's my system where I've defined an optical surface, and notice I've got my interface coding information, but I've got an air-to-air interface. And obviously, if this is a lens, the rays will be either entering into or exiting from a glass material. So let's get rid of that second air mention. And now I'm going to open up my glass catalogs. And let's assume this lens is going to be made of Schott's BK7, a fairly common optical material. What I need to do is simply go to the Schott new catalog, the latest glass definitions from Schott, and find the lead-free version of BK7, which is called N-BK7. And I'm just going to highlight that with my mouse, drag it over and drop it, and now I've defined the glass side of this interface. The next one is the scatter and roughness models. These are included in two separate catalogs, and these are basically measured scatter information about several types of surfaces. In terms of scatter models, we have diffuse white and black surfaces, polished mirrors, as well as some information about some diffuser sheets. To use these, all I need to do is, again, position my cursor appropriately in my file, and again, drag it and drop it. And again, I would do the same thing with my roughness models. I'm going to come over and drag and drop. In each of these, I can have as many scatter and or roughness models in any file that I want, and when I choose to apply these to an optical surface, I will reference them by their position in this list. So this would be my first roughness model, this would be my second roughness model. If I had another one, it would be my third roughness model. The next catalog on the quick start bar would be our lens catalog. And in this particular case, what we have are a series of lenses, stock lenses from lens manufacturers, and to enter one of these lenses, again, just search through the list, find the part number, drag it over, and drop it. And in this case, what we see is the information about the focal length and the shape. In this case, it's a plano-convex lens with a diameter of 3 millimeters. It's a singlet, and in ASAP, what we're putting in here is the axis of orientation, the vertex location, shape factor information, the fact that it is made up of the Schott material SF11, the radius of curvature information, and the part number, or the name of the object, is the part number within the lens catalog.